Starting our survival countdown with Sons of the Forest, the highly anticipated sequel that elevates the original's formula with enhanced graphics, expanded crafting systems, and terrifying new enemies lurking in dense wilderness. This title drops you on a mysterious island where you must gather resources, build shelters, and uncover dark secrets while fending off cannibalistic mutants and other horrifying creatures. The building system offers incredible freedom, with structural integrity mechanics that require thoughtful construction rather than floating platforms defying physics. Seasonal changes affect resource availability and enemy behavior, forcing you to adapt strategies throughout extended playthroughs. Companion AI adds a new dimension, with Kelvin following orders and Virginia providing combat support when she trusts you enough. The cave system connects underground networks filled with both valuable resources and nightmarish encounters that test your courage and preparation. Multiplayer supports cooperative play, where friends can share the survival experience and tackle challenges together. At number 2, we have Ark Survival Ascended, the stunning remake that brings the dinosaur taming phenomenon to current generation hardware with dramatically improved visuals and performance. The core gameplay loop involves gathering resources, crafting tools and structures, then progressing to tame prehistoric creatures that become mounts, guards, and resource gatherers. Base building reaches impressive complexity with electrical systems, automated defenses, and elaborate structures limited only by your creativity and available materials. Taming mechanics vary by creature, with some requiring knockout and feeding, while others need passive approaches or special items to gain their trust. The technology progression spans from primitive stone tools to advanced sci-fi equipment and weapons that dramatically change your capabilities. Multiple biomes provide distinct challenges and resources, with desert heat, Arctic cold, and volcanic danger requiring appropriate gear and preparation. PvE servers let you focus on surviving against the environment, while PvP adds human threats to the already dangerous world. Coming in at number 3, The Forest remains a masterclass in survival horror that combines resource management with psychological terror as you search for your missing son. The crafting system emphasizes realistic survival, with hunting, gathering, and building shelters using materials found throughout the island environment. Enemy AI creates genuinely unsettling encounters as cannibals observe from distance, learn your patterns, and coordinate attacks that grow more aggressive as you establish larger bases. The cave exploration provides both story progression and valuable resources, while delivering intense claustrophobic horror that contrasts with surface gameplay. Sanity mechanics subtly affect your character, as violent actions and horrifying discoveries take psychological toll, reflected through visual distortions. Building defenses becomes crucial as enemy rates escalate, requiring strategic placement of walls, traps, and defensive structures around your base. Cooperative multiplayer allows up to 8 players to survive together, making the experience less terrifying but equally challenging. Number 4 brings us Subnautica Below Zero, which takes the underwater survival formula to frozen Arctic waters, with new biomes, creatures, and survival challenges to overcome. The game balances terrestrial exploration on icy landmasses with deep ocean diving, where temperature management becomes as crucial as oxygen supply. Base building allows modular underwater habitats and surface structures, with power generation, resource storage, and fabrication stations essential for progression. Creature diversity ranges from passive fish you harvest for food to aggressive leviathans that require careful navigation and respect for their territorial boundaries. The story provides more character interaction and voice acting compared to the original, delivering narrative context while maintaining exploration freedom. Vehicle construction includes the sea truck with customizable modules and the prawn suit for deep diving and resource extraction from dangerous areas. Temperature mechanics force you to manage cold exposure through crafted clothing and shelter planning when exploring frozen regions. At the 5th position sits Green Hell, which delivers punishing survival realism in Amazon rainforest, where every scratch can become infected and mental health matters as much as physical. The game features an incredibly detailed inspection system where you examine your body for injuries, parasites, and wounds that require specific treatment methods. Nutrition management goes beyond simple hunger meters, with carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and hydration all requiring balance for optimal health and performance. Crafting recipes demand experimentation and discovery, with combinations that make logical sense rather than arbitrary menu selections. The story mode provides structured progression through the jungle with objectives and narrative context, while survival mode offers open-ended challenges. Sanity mechanics reflect isolation and traumatic experiences through hallucinations and audio distortions that blur reality and perception. Base building emphasizes practical shelter construction with rain protection, fire management, and defense against jungle predators, both animal and human. Moving to number 6, Rust Console Edition brings the hardcore multiplayer survival experience to PlayStation, with all the tension, betrayal, and triumph that defines the PC version. Starting completely naked on a procedurally generated island, you must gather resources, craft tools, and build bases, while constantly threatened by other players. The progression system spans from primitive spears and wooden shacks to automatic weapons and fortified compounds with electrical systems and advanced defenses. Raiding mechanics create constant tension, as offline bases can be broken into, requiring strategic building and resource distribution to minimize losses. Team dynamics emerge organically, with players forming alliances, declaring wars, and engaging in political maneuvering across server populations. Monuments provide high-tier loot, but attract player conflict, creating hotspots where risk and reward reach maximum levels. Wipe cycles reset servers periodically, ensuring fresh starts and preventing established groups from completely dominating indefinitely. At number 7, we find Stranded Deep, which focuses on island survival and ocean navigation after a plane crash leaves you scattered across Pacific archipelago. The procedurally generated world ensures each playthrough offers different island layouts, resource distributions, and challenges requiring adaptation. Raft building becomes essential for traveling between islands to gather materials and search for rescue, while managing supplies during voyages. Underwater exploration reveals shipwrecks containing valuable salvage, but also dangerous sea creatures that make diving expeditions risky ventures. Resource management emphasizes realistic needs, with dehydration killing faster than starvation and sun exposure causing actual gameplay consequences. Crafting systems reward experimentation with tools, weapons, and shelter improvements that enhance survival capabilities. Boss creatures lurk in specific locations, providing optional challenges that yield special resources for advanced crafting recipes. The weather system introduces storms that threaten exposed structures and ocean travel, requiring preparation and timing. Number 8 showcases Conan Exiles, which blends survival mechanics with fantasy world building and the brutal Conan the Barbarian universe atmosphere. The Thrall system lets you capture NPCs to work as crafters, guards, and entertainers within your base, adding unique progression beyond typical survival games. Base building reaches impressive scale, with castles, cities, and elaborate fortifications possible when gathering enough resources and thralls. Combat features directional attacks and combos with various weapon types, from swords and axes to bows, requiring different tactical approaches. Religion systems let you worship different deities, gaining unique abilities and eventually summoning avatars for devastating attacks against enemy bases. Attribute and feat progression provides RPG elements, with specialization options affecting your combat effectiveness, crafting efficiency, and survival capabilities. Purge mechanics spawn NPC raids against established bases, testing your defenses and providing exciting challenges. Dungeons scattered throughout the Exiled Lands offer high-tier loot and boss encounters for brave adventurers. Coming in at number 9, Valheim brings Norse mythology to survival crafting with beautiful, stylized graphics and satisfying progression through Viking-inspired biomes. The game emphasizes exploration and boss battles, with each major enemy dropping materials that unlock new crafting tiers and gameplay possibilities. Building mechanics use a structural integrity system, requiring proper support beams and foundations, creating realistic architecture challenges. Combat blends timing-based blocking and dodging with stamina management, rewarding skillful play over button mashing against increasingly dangerous enemies. Sailing introduces wind mechanics and sea serpents, making ocean voyages exciting adventures rather than boring transit between locations. Food system provides buffs rather than preventing starvation, with different meals offering health, stamina, or balanced benefits for various activities. Cooperative multiplayer supports up to 10 players, sharing a world and tackling challenges together, while building elaborate settlements. Procedural world generation ensures each seed creates unique terrain layouts, affecting resource locations and biome distributions. Rounding out our list at number 10 is 7 Days to Die, which combines zombie survival with tower defense elements as blood moon hordes attack every 7th night. The voxel-based destruction system lets zombies break through walls and floors, forcing strategic base design with multiple defensive layers. Crafting progression spans from primitive stone tools to advanced firearms and electrical systems over extended gameplay sessions. The skill system provides RPG progression with specializations in combat, crafting, or resource gathering, affecting your effectiveness in different survival aspects. Looting mechanics emphasize scavenging abandoned buildings and vehicles for supplies, while managing limited inventory space and zombie encounters. Base building requires consideration of structural integrity and zombie pathing to create effective defensive positions for horde nights. Weather effects and temperature impact gameplay, with appropriate clothing and shelter planning necessary for surviving harsh conditions. Multiplayer supports cooperative survival and PvP options, depending on server settings and player preferences.